Hello everyone, welcome to Leadshine e-course. In this video, I will show you how to apply the PR mode via Modbus communication. By RS485 we can control the motor to run the paths, modify the path parameters, homing, emergent stop and so on. First we need to know the RS485 addresses for PR mode. We can learn the addresses from the user manual. These kind parameters are content in PR8 series. For instance, PR 8.00 is used for setting CTRG edge trigger, software limit, homing or not upon power on. The RS485 address of PR 8.00 is 0x6000. From PR 8.06 to PR 8.09 are used to set the software limit values. The RS485 addresses are from 0x6006 to 0x6009. PR 8.10 is used to set homing parameters, including the homing starting direction, enable homing offset or not, and homing method options. The RS485 address is 0x600A. PR 8.11 and PR 8.12 are used to set the zero position. That means after finishing the homing process the current position will be changed to the specified value in PR 8.11 and PR 8.12. PR 8.13 and PR 8.14 are used to set the homing position offset value. That means that after enabling homing position offset function and setting the offset value, when the homing process is finished the motor will run to the specified position set in PR 8.13 and PR 8.14. PR 8.15 and PR 8.16 are used to configure the homing speed. PR 8.17 and PR 8.18 are acceleration and deceleration setting. PR 8.19 and PR 8.20 are used to set the torque holding time and homing torque when the homing method is torque homing method. PR 8.21 is the threshold value that after starting homing process, if motor rotates more distance than PR 8.21 before homing successes, the driver will alarm. This feature is used for the situation that, for example, the homing sensor doesn't work in case the motor always keeps rotating or causes accident. PR 8.22 is used to set stop deceleration when motor is hitting the limit sensor. PR 8.23 is used to set stop deceleration at the emergency stop triggered. PR 8.44 and PR 8.45 are used to feedback the motor current position. Generally, the above parameters are often used in the PR mode. Next, let me demonstrate to configure the PR mode parameters and trigger the paths parameters via RS485. These messages include PR mode parameters setting, path setting, and triggering motions. I'll send these messages by Modbus tool one by one, and I could check in the Motion Studio if it is successful. First we need to change the driver to PR mode, so write 6 into PR 0001. After changing the mode of drive, please save parameters and reboot the drive. Then save parameters. And reboot it by this message. Then enable the motor by writing 0x83 into 0x for 09. This means set input IOD I5 servo on normal closed. Next, let me configure the PR mode parameters and trigger the paths via RS485. This message is writing the control method PR 8.00, set double edges triggering, auto homing upon powered on and enable the software limit function. Write the positive and negative software limit value. Set the homing parameters. Homing method is single turn Z signal homing, homing offset, homing position velocity, acceleration, deceleration, and holding torque and time. Set the deceleration of limited stop and emergency stop deceleration. Next I'm trying to set the paths parameters from path 0 to path 4 via RS485. Path 0, relative position mode. Relative position is 55,555 pulses, speed is 615 revolution per minute, acceleration time and deceleration time. Path 1, absolute position mode. Absolute position is 55,555 pulses, speed is 615 revolution per minute. Path 2, speed mode. The speed is 20 revolution per minute. Path 3, emergency stop, triggering path 3 to stop the motor. Path for homing motion, triggering path for to start the homing process. After finishing the path motion parameter configuration, then trigger the path motion. The address of control is 0x6002. Writing different value stand for different function, that the following is function code. Writing address 0x6002 with 0x20 to start the homing. Writing address 0x6002 with 0x10 to trigger path 0. Motor runs path 0. Writing address 0x6002 with 0x11 to trigger path 1. Writing address 0x6002 with 0x12 to trigger path 2. Writing address 0x6002 with 0x13 to trigger path 3 to stop motor. Writing address 0x6002 with 0x14 to trigger path 3 to start homing. At the meantime, we can read the current position of motor via RS for 85. Okay, this is the PR mode of Modbus communication operation. Thanks a lot.